Okay, so are you ready to dive into a news story with me today?
Always excited for a new adventure. What we got?
Well, today's deep dive brings us a heartwarming children's book about a special event. It's called The Picnic of Cultures. It all takes place at Sunnybrook Elementary.
Sounds fun. Picnics and cultures. What a combo. I'm
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, and we get to meet Mia, Jamal, and Sophia. These three friends are tasked with setting up for this big picnic, the Picnic of Cultures.
Oh, I get it. It's one of those potlucks where everyone brings a dish that shows off their family's background, right?
You got it.
Yeah.
The story really captures the excitement bubbling in the classroom. Every student is bringing a dish that represents their family's culture.
I bet the classroom smells amazing with everyone's home cooking.
Oh, absolutely. The book even mentions how Jamal brought his mom's famous jollof rice, a West African staple.
Jollof rice. I've heard that's so good.
Oh, it is. And Mia,
Yeah.
she made tamales with her grandmother. Those are like little pockets of deliciousness.
Tamales, yum. And Sophia, what did she bring to the picnic?
Well, Sophia brought her family's all-time favorite,
Hmm.
pierogi. I don't know if you've had those, but they're like soft, pillowy dumplings, often filled with savory or sweet fillings. Comfort food.
Oh, that sounds so comforting, especially on a picnic day.
Exactly. And as more and more kids arrive, the tables just start overflowing with food from all corners of the globe. You name it. Sushi, samosas, empanadas, baklava.
Wow, it's like a global food festival right there in the classroom.
It really is. It's like taking a trip around the world through all these different flavors and aromas. But here's the thing. Before anyone can dig in and enjoy this incredible spread,
Uh-oh, is there a holdup?
well, sort of, their teacher, Mr. Gonzalez, has a plan. He asks each student to share the stories behind their dishes.
Ah, I like that. It's not just about the food itself, but about the traditions and memories attached to it, right?
Exactly. You know, food is a powerful way to connect with your heritage. It tells a story.
Absolutely. So what kind of stories did the kids share?
Well, Mia, for instance, she talked about how making tamales with her grandmother is a special Christmas tradition in her family. She described how they would spend hours in the kitchen laughing and sharing stories while they worked.
Ah, that's so heartwarming. Family traditions like that are just precious.
I know. And then Jamal, he proudly shared that his grandmother always used to say, if you can master making jollof rice, you can handle anything life throws at you.
Wow, what a powerful message. So it's like a life lesson hidden in a delicious dish.
Exactly. And then Sophia, she explained that pierogi are a comfort food in her family. They enjoy them for holidays, but also just because they're warm and comforting, like a hug for your stomach.
Ah, I love that. Every dish has a story, a bit of family history baked right in.
It really does. And finally, after all the storytelling, it was time to finally taste everything.
I bet the kids were so excited to finally dig in. Did they enjoy the food?
Oh, they absolutely loved it. The book mentions how Jamal tried a tamale for the first time and was surprised by how spicy it was. And Sophia, remember how she said pierogi are like hugs?
Yeah, like a warm hug in your tummy.
Well, she said trying all these new dishes was like getting hugs from all over the world. Isn't that a beautiful way to put it?
It really is. It highlights the joy of sharing and discovering new flavors together.
Exactly. And at the end of the picnic, Mr. Gonzalez asks the kids what they learned from the experience.
Woo, good question. What did they say?
Well, they realized that even though they all come from different backgrounds, they could still come together, share their traditions, and enjoy each other's company.
That's such a heartwarming lesson. It really shows how sharing food can bring people together and create a sense of belonging.
Right. The Picnic of Cultures really beautifully illustrates how food is more than just sustenance. It's a way to connect with different cultures, create memories, and understand one another better.
Definitely. And now I'm curious, what about you? What dish would you bring to a picnic of cultures?
Ooh, that's a tough one. There's just so many amazing dishes and stories to share. It would have to be something that represents my family's heritage, maybe something my grandma used to make. But I also love the idea of trying something completely new, something from a culture I'm not familiar with. What about you? Any dishes come to mind?
Hmm, tough choice. But I think I'd go for something that tells a story, something that has a special meaning behind it. Maybe a dish that's been passed down through generations in my family, like a secret recipe for the perfect apple pie or something like that. And I'd love to hear everyone else's stories too.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, right? It's not just about the food, it's about the stories, the connections, and the shared experience.
Exactly. Who knows? Maybe we'll inspire our listeners to have their own picnic of cultures.
That would be amazing. So listeners, what are you waiting for? Get out there and start sharing your culinary heritage. You never know what delicious discoveries await.
Happy picnicking, everyone.
And that's a wrap on our deep dive into the picnic of cultures. See you next time.
See ya!